Hey there everyone, this is the Crow Guitarist starting his second video tutorial. In this tutorial I'm going to show you how to port forward for the purpose of making your own server for Minecraft. In my previous video I mentioned that I will be conducting this tutorial and I fulfilled my promise. Okay, so here we go. First you're going to go into your start menu and search CMD. There it is there. Click cmd.exe. Ignore the fact that mine is glass. It looks so cool. You're going to want to type in IP config. Press enter. Now you're going to look for your default gateway. There it is there. That is my default gateway. And what you're going to want to do next is type your default gateway in as a URL. Now before port forwarding, the method of port forwarding is different depending on what router model you have. I have a Thomson TG782T and it runs as BigPond. If it comes up to log in, you just log in as admin and your password will be admin2. Alright, so first what you're going to want to do is look for game and application sharing. You're going to want to create a new game or application. Call it whatever you want. For now I will call it Video Tutorial Server. Stuff you. You're going to want to click Manual Entry of Ports. Click Next. Now ignore any and any. You're going to want to choose a port. Now, as I mentioned in my previous video, the default port for any wireless router is 25565. So you're going to want to enter 25565 here, there, and there in the port ranges and translate to. But because I'm not using that port, I have used. I'll enter something different. These are the ports I have used to. Okay, I would try 24500. There. You know what? Click add. You will see it come up here. Then what you're going to want to do is assign a game or application to a local network drive. Just wait for that to load up. I've hosted many servers and many of them have stuffed up and I've had to re-port forward, so yeah, I've got a lot of different names and etc. Now in here you'll look for, right under game or application, you'll look for your server. So mine was called Video Tutorial Server. You just look for whatever you named yours and you select the device you're using right now. So that's my PC name. And I want to click add, and there it is there, Video Tutorial Server. You have successfully port forwarded, but to make sure, as I showed you in my previous video, you will go to port forward check and click on open port check tool. As I mentioned in my previous video, you use the IP along with the port number. So the port I've decided to port forward is 24500, and as everyone else I told you to, people use the default port 25565, so I'll check that. Before actually clicking check, you're going to want to go to your server properties. Make sure you use the correct server port. I'll change that to 500. Most people's would be 25565, as I keep mentioning, but I can not stress that enough that 25565 is the default port. I will go ahead and save that, and I will open up my Minecraft's _server jar. Make sure the online mode is set to false to run the server. Now that is up and running, leave that there. Go back and check. My port is open. Now, just to clarify what I did last time, you're going to want to give your friends the IP along with the port number you're using. But the exception is if you're using the default port 25565, all they need is the original IP. I mean, not the port number. Any other port number besides 25565, you give the IP and that. And when they start up Minecraft, that is no longer working because I'm using a different port. Add server. My IP 138.130.143.227 to the 2 dots symbol and the port number. Whoops. And done. And there it is there. It is up and running. I'll join the server. Oh crap, go away. Ah! No! No! No, 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 no. Die. Oh. Oh well. And there you go. For those of you that have some problems port forwarding, I suggest you look up your router model and look up tutorials on how to port forward using your model number, as mine is a Thomson TG782T. And yeah, all the same principles would apply there. Alright, thanks for watching. This is the Crow Guitarist on finishing his tutorial, and please subscribe. Thank you for watching.